Hey guys, Matt, IronTrap Garage, and today we're going to do another video on the 32 Roadster drag car that we've been reviving for the last 6-8 months, almost a year. But last video was really huge for me. Tackled a new thing that I've wanted to try, a new process, and that was sand bending pipes to make the driver's side header. So passenger side header is what we're going to take care of today. Again, much like the arting car, this is a very involved process, so we're breaking it into multiple videos. Hopefully everyone enjoys the process, and I'm going to try and show some different things maybe I didn't show last time. And by the end of this, we're going to hopefully have 2 sets of pipes on this thing, so we are that much closer to firing it in the car, which is very exciting. So I'm going to fire up the torch. It's getting hot. I'm going to sweat my balls off and get these pipes made.
Good to me. Hold some sand, hopefully. Tap that vise shut just a little bit. Not like, just so it's just lightly touching it. Pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I just basically keep pounding it until it breaks the wood. It'll like shear the wood off, right. Even. Kind of like pretty much make sure that it's
That's pretty nice.
That's what you want. You want it to, because it's actually acting as a, like it's pushing all the sand.
need a little more. No, the 90s could be about the same. A little bit more. Pretty good. Now, all right, let's walk over. Hot potato pipe. So this side we got to watch the starter. So that is way different than the other side.
So that's roughly the height here. So
Yep.
what needs to happen over there?
So I think if it's gonna come, it needs to be 90 really. Because you see the angle it's coming. So I need to bend it really to
So it
90.
just needs to be 90, yeah.
90, and then up in here at the top, I'm gonna have to heat it. I have to heat it to bend it to go in.
Oh, I see, okay.
But we're gonna have to, that starter's actually
So
gonna,
this needs to be 90.
the starter's gonna change everything, because the other one I was able to get closer to the engine with it. So this one's gonna probably be a little different, but you can. Wanting to roll on me. Yeah, I did something different. What's that? Bending or spinning? Bending. Yeah. Maybe no sharp bends, just a nice line. Yeah, that's the only thing. Once you cut it, if you got to heat it again, you got to fill it with sand and all that. So I'm trying to get my.
Do you think this that plug out and empty it?
Yep. I just want to check those measurements before I do the final tack to the flange. Okay. Check back there.
This is good.
That looks good.
Yep.
Okay. The magnet's still under it?
The magnet's still in the house.
Okay. Cool. All right, so we got the pipes all done. Did a bunch of welding. This side went much quicker. It was much more straightforward for the most part, just because I knew what the process was going to be like. I knew what to expect, heating and bending the pipes. So all of that went very, very quickly. The only thing that was a little difficult on this side was we had to get around the starter. So it ended up making it, the pipes, because I didn't quite plan all of that, the pipes back underneath of the car aren't as symmetrical as I would like. There's a little bit of a, pipes are a little tighter. They're just not as symmetrical, where the other side, all three pipes kind of flow how I would really like it in my head. This side, because I didn't remember that the starter was on this side, to try and make the pipes come out where that side came out, was a little difficult, and they're not as symmetrical. But in the end, they all landed where they're supposed to land. I was able to bolt the mount for the wishbone back up with a hairpin, and everything's basically very, very, very close to being the same. Like I mentioned in the last video, I'm gonna have to weld a plate to the top of all three of the pipes to kind of like sandwich the plates and keep them tight and at the same level, and also hold and support the back of those pipes up underneath the frame. So overall, big project, huge learning process. This one, I had almost no kinks in them. That last one was probably the tightest 90-degree bend, and I actually had no kinks in it at all. So very happy with that. Just learning the process as I go. I've been already kind of figuring it out and getting a feel for it. And much like we talked about in our podcast, a lot of this stuff, you just have to do it. You have to learn it. You have to mess up and keep learning as you go, and you get better at it. So it definitely was the case on this side. And I think as I go forward and do more headers or exhaust pieces like this, I will probably get much quicker at it, which will be really good. I got all the supplies now and everything kind of figured out, so we'll put all the sand away, have it stored somewhere dry so that I can, next time I want to do that, just dump it in and start bending. So thank you guys for following along. We are one step closer to firing this thing up. We got to throw some carbs on that Steve already rebuilt, hook up a fuel pump and some fuel lines, and we can hear what these pipes are going to sound like out of this hopped up flathead here very, very soon. So thank you guys for following along. Appreciate it. Catch you later.